coming to back you up, hero.
What's up, everybody? We are back with another exotic weapons and catalyst video, and this one is on the Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper rifle, which is a solar power weapon, so you'll find it down there in your heavy weapon slot. So let's get into those perks real quick. The first perk is polygonal rifling. It is a barrel optimized for recoil reduction, so increased stability. Second perk is accurized rounds. This weapon can fire longer distances, so increased range. The origin trait is mulligan. Missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. Pretty great. The next perk is fitted stock. This stock makes the weapon stable but heavy, so increased stability, moderately controlled recoil, and slightly decreased handling speed. And the last perk is a kill tracker for PvE or PvP. The intrinsic trait, which is what really makes this weapon, is white nail. It has higher base precision damage, and rapidly landing 3 precision hits will refill the magazine. That's really awesome. And to be more specific, when you hit those 3 rapid shots, 2 bullets are coming from your reserves. The third one is just magically appearing out of nowhere. It actually used to be infinite ammo when you did this, but they changed it, so now you can basically keep shooting until you're completely out of ammo. Now, as for the exotic catalyst, aiming this weapon without firing for a brief moment grants bonus range and precision damage while it remains zoomed. That's really awesome. Getting that bonus damage and getting that extra range. It's just amazing for a sniper rifle. It also gives a plus 27 to reload speed. So some history on Whisper of the Worm as well as its predecessors before we get into how to obtain Whisper of the Worm in Destiny 2 today. So back in Destiny 1, in its very first expansion called The Dark Below, the raid of that expansion was called Crota's End, and one of the rewards from that raid was a legendary sniper rifle called Black Hammer. And this was one of the best sniper rifles in the game until it got sunsetted when the Taken King expansion launched that next year. When the Taken King launched, they brought a new version of that weapon called Black Spindle, and it was an exotic version of Black Hammer. They were basically the same weapon, just very slight differences in how they performed. So fast forward to Destiny 2. Now when Destiny 2 launched in September 2017, it did not bring over Black Spindle from Destiny 1, or Black Hammer for that matter. It wasn't until a little after the Warmind expansion released, which has since been categorized as Season 3 of the game, in which we got an exotic mission to obtain the third variant of the sniper rifle, which is Whisper of the Worm. So the Warmind expansion released in May 2018, which, like I said a second ago, that's been categorized as Season 3 of the game, which was the final season for Year 1. And this exotic mission came out in July. And this exotic mission to obtain Whisper of the Worm was called The Whisper, and it took place on Jupiter's moon Io, which unfortunately has since been vaulted with that Beyond Light expansion in November of 2020. This was a difficult mission. You actually had a time limit to complete it. It was 20 minutes. If you didn't complete it in that 20 minutes, you had to start over. But this mission was also how you obtained Whisper's exotic catalyst. And then to get the catalyst, you had to play the Whisper mission at the heroic difficulty, and you had to do it 3 times over the course of 3 weeks. And then to upgrade the catalyst, you had to play the mission again, but this time you had to go in and open these hidden chests found throughout the mission, as well as destroy various oracles found throughout the mission, which were very similar to the oracles found in the Vault of Glass raid. And then of course, when the Beyond Light expansion came out in November 2020, it removed the destination Io, which meant that this mission could no longer be accessed. So to get Whisper the Worm in Destiny 2 today, you're going to come into the tower and you're going to go to the Monument to Lost Lights, which is the exotic archive, and you're going to go under the Red War exotics, which was Year 1 of the game. And you will find Whisper right here, and it's going to cost you 1 exotic cipher, 150,000 glimmer, 250 legendary shards, and 2 ascendant shards. So as for Whisper of the Worm's exotic catalyst and how to obtain it today, So when that Beyond Light expansion came out in November 2020, it removed that Whisper mission, and it took Bungie quite a while to find a new source in order to obtain the catalyst. It wasn't until The Witch Queen came out in February 2022, which was also Season 16, Season of the Risen, in which the catalyst could be obtained again. So to get the Whisper of the Worm catalyst today, it is a random drop from completing the core playlist activities, so that's the Vanguard Operations, Crucible, and Gambit. Now in order to upgrade the catalyst today, now to backtrack, if you had obtained the Whisper of the Worm catalyst before Beyond Light came out but you didn't upgrade it, you actually had to wait all the way until the Witch Queen came out in order to upgrade it, because they didn't change the way to upgrade it until that Witch Queen expansion launched. So to upgrade the catalyst now, it takes 500 kills with Whisper of the Worm. That's actually quite a lot for this weapon, because this is a heavy sniper rifle and it doesn't have a lot of ammo. Best solution is to just kind of use it in your normal play, or you can even go into the Sherwood you encountered in the last Wish raid. That'll take a while, but yeah, it's just a hard one to upgrade because of how many kills you have to get with this heavy sniper rifle. So, to recap the video, to obtain the Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper rifle, you can purchase it from the exotic archives in the tower, and you find it under the Red War exotics. To obtain the catalyst, it is a random drop from completing the core playlist activities, so it's Vanguard Operations, Crucible, or Gambit. And then to upgrade the catalyst, you have to get 500 kills with Whisper of the Worm. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe because I have other videos like this available, and I'll see you in one of my other ones.